Cool.
Hey guys, welcome back to Limitless. It's Jordy here, and you are watching episode 8. If I remember, I think it's 8, 7, 8. Okay, we're just gonna say 8 for this video. Okay, so you're watching episode 8 of our Movement Mondays. All right, it is the last one of our. Yes, it must be 8 because it's 4 and 4 in each month. There we go.
Yeah.
So episode 8, it is the last one of our shoulder series. So it's for the month, and the next new month we're gonna go on to something else. Okay. Today, as we mentioned last week, because we did the external rotations, but that doesn't always work in shoulder rehab, we're going to do another rehabby thing that might work for you if those weren't. Okay? And today's one is shoulder protractions. Okay? Protractions and retractions, getting the control of the scapula. Okay? What I found was, and this I found kind of on my own, and just through learning with other people, it came about and started making more sense to me. I used to have quite hectic shoulder impingement at a time, and I was smashing these external rotations. I was doing my lateral raises at a light weight religiously, and it just never got better. You know, I got a little bit irritated with it, and I was like, okay, cool, this is it, I'm gonna start training again. Started doing push-ups and going back to ring dips, and a week later they were gone. And then I realized, wait, what muscle did I start working differently? You know, and then something occurred to me that my serratus anterior wasn't working. You know, I had a shoulder injury, that muscle often switches off. Did some reading, and it turns out that that actually plays a huge role in the stability of the shoulder. So, what I now suggest to many people is trying it out if the external rotations aren't working, you know. Not that these are the only 2 exercises for shoulder rehab, but I find that this one seems to be quite effective if it is pain-free. Okay? So a typical shoulder protraction would be this. So starting on the ground, and we can talk about resistance a little bit later, but you'll have your hands straight up over here in front of you, and all you're doing is you're kind of pushing away with your arms. You're pushing your arms away from your body, but your body stays on the ground. So your shoulder blades are kind of doing this and coming out. Okay? What that is doing is actually activating that serratus anterior a little bit. You might find if you externally rotate your arm, you'll get a little more pec, which you don't want. So try internally rotate a little bit more to reduce the amount of pec that gets used. And then you actually push right through into that serratus anterior, which is great. You'll feel these muscles here. It's kind of like aligned with your ribs. And you would repeat that for a few sets. And you can also take lighter weights or water bottles, or even, for example, this weight plate. Okay, you can take this above, straight in front of you, and you do little presses. So there's no bending of the arm action. It's purely just pushing away with those shoulder blades. Okay. Another option would be to use a band. Okay, so you can wrap the band around you. So you'd have it pretty much bra strap line. Okay, and you grab both ends. You can decide how you grab the band. And from here you can do little pushes away with the band. And then as you're pushing out, you internally rotate that arm as you go forward and keep it in line. You'll maybe do sets of about 12 to 15 of that. You could also just isolate the serratus anterior by keeping the arm straight, and you just push away like that. Okay? And you control it on the way back. If they are really weak, you'll find that you'll get a little bit of a shudder on the way back. So as you're pushing away on the way back, you'll feel like a little bit of a shake. Then you know that it actually needs quite a bit of work. Okay? I think we've just wrapped up our shoulder series. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, or if you want to see anything specific in these Movement Mondays, please feel free to drop a comment or message us get all of us on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and we'll be happy to get back to you on that, maybe dedicate a video to you and send you a little bit of a shout out. Cool guys, until next time, cheers.